Dear Mia, I'm writing you this letter because I need your help. I've gotten so comfortable lying to my boyfriend that it's become a habit. Every time I lie, I get what I want. If I tell him I need money for groceries, when it's actually for my hair, he helps me. If I make up a sad story, he listens and gives me what I ask for. But whenever I tell him the truth, he says no. At first, I told myself it was just a small lie. Then one lie became another, and now I don't even think before I do it. The problem is, I love him. He's a good man, and lately I feel guilty every time he says, "I trust you." I'm scared that if I tell him everything, he'll leave me. But I'm also scared that if I keep lying, he'll eventually find out anyway. How do I stop lying when it's been working for me for so long? Feeling guilty. Dear feeling guilty. First, thank you for being honest with me. The fact that you're admitting this tells me your conscience is still alive, and that's a very good sign. Here's the hard truth. When lying becomes a habit, it stops being about money, gifts, or favors. It becomes about control. Every lie you tell buys you something today, but it quietly steals tomorrow's trust. And trust is one of the hardest things to rebuild once it's broken. You said something that stood out to me. You said, "When I lie, I get what I want. When I tell the truth, he doesn't help me." That tells me you've trained yourself to believe that honesty doesn't work. But relationships aren't supposed to be built on getting what you want every time. They're built on respect, even when the answer is no. You also said you love him. If that's true, then ask yourself this. Does he love the real you? Or the version of you that your lies have created? Real love deserves the truth, even when the truth is uncomfortable. Will confessing everything be easy? Probably not. Could he be hurt? Yes. Could he lose trust? Absolutely. But every day you continue lying, you're making that future conversation even harder. Start small. Decide today that the next thing you ask for will be the truth, even if he says no. Learn that disappointment is easier to carry than guilt. And if he does forgive you, don't expect trust to come back overnight. Trust is rebuilt one honest conversation at a time. Remember, the goal isn't to become perfect overnight. The goal is to become someone who no longer needs lies to get love, attention, or help. You are capable of being that person. I'm Mia, your confident big sister, and this is Whispered Truths, where we say the quiet things out loud.